This
Okay.
conference will now be recorded.
It is also called as a triangular procurement. So some customers for a company, they'll request some material. So the material is not available in the premises. So based on the customer order, we'll create a sales order in the system in VA01. When you are creating sales order, so as per the internal settings in Metal Master, you selected as a bands. The system will create a purchase requisition upon save of the sales order. So you need to identify the PR number. So this purchase requisition you need to convert into purchase order. So we'll give the order to the vendor. So once the order will go to the vendor directly dispatched to the customers here. The stock will be moved to customers here. So we'll get the acknowledgement here. And as usual, the vendor will give us the invoice. So as per the invoice, we need to pay to the vendor. And at the same time, the company will create the billing document in Wave 0. So based on the billing document, the customers will pay to the company. It's about third-party procurement. So far today, we are planning for output determination here. The new topic we'll plan today, output determination, which is also called as message determination or print control. Okay. So what is this output determination? So how to handle this output determination we need to see in the system here. So output determination. So generally we are preparing some purchasing transactions, mostly are inventory transactions here. So we observed we have some two types of purchasing documents here, internal and external here. For external purchasing document, it has to transmit to the vendor. So all the vendors will not have the same medium. Some vendors we need to give like your PO in printout. Some vendors I need to give in mail. Some vendors I need to give in fax. So this output information, the purchasing document it has to transmit to the vendor. How it will transmit it? So what are the parameters going to involve? And same like pricing pressure. So did we complete the pricing pressure? Pricing pressure.
Yeah, we
All clear?
completed.
Yeah. So it is same like ditto pricing pressure. Okay. Blank faces పెడుతున్నాను ప్రైసింగ్ ప్రెజర్ కంప్లీట్ అయిపోయింది కదా we complete the pricing pressure. So again you are showing a question mark. It is a confuse to me whether we complete or not. Okay. So at least topic name also you are not able to identify means what you are practicing. Okay. So now go to navigation path where we'll define the output information. So it is 100% same like pricing pressure. In pricing pressure, what we observed, the condition technique, it is in message technique here. So we observed condition types. Here also you will see message types, condition table. Here also we have some condition tables. So please write on the navigation path SPRO, SAP reference IMG. Come to Materials Management. In Materials Management, you need to go to the purchasing. In purchasing, we need to go to messages here. So SPRO IMG, Materials Management. In Materials Management, we need to go to the purchasing. In purchasing, we need to go to the messages here. Okay. In messages, see here we need to observe. So this is the navigation path here. So before the navigation path, I'll do one thing. Okay, so this is the navigation path. Now we never observed in detail, right? So if you go to ME21, so I'm creating a PO. Mostly for internal purchasing document, PR, nobody will not configure a message determination. Why? Because the PR is internal document. It is no need to transmit to any vendors. So that's what for internal purchasing document there is no configuration. For all the external purchasing document like RFQ, contract, schedule, PO, so we need to configure the output determination. Simply I will enter one vendor, enter the purchasing organization, the purchase group, and enter the company code. Enter your material code here. Okay, the material code is under vendor. Enter some quantity, enter some plant, enter the store. So I'm creating a PO. First of all, you need to understand here what. So where is the message? This is the message. Here you need to find the message here. Okay. So if you observe the message means this PO is the external purchase document has to go to the vendor here. So where this is picking here. Okay. So this is the output type here. Okay. This is the output type. And the mediums, what are the available mediums here? Okay. So from where exactly it is triggering, we need to understand. So this is the message type here. Message type means condition type. Okay. So this is the message type, and this is the medium, whether it's a printout or fax. Okay, this is a medium. How I need to transmit my purchase documents to the vendor. This is a vendor. So in which language I need to transmit, and dispatch time. Okay, so now you see here. Now if you click on save, the message will go or not. We need to observe. Okay, so if you click on save, now here you can see the print preview also. This the print preview also you need to observe. So here the client to client the requirement will be different. So this is actually MEDRAC form. Now you are going to see. Don't worry. MEDRAC is a smart form here. Okay. So here when you go for the client will give you requirement. Here I want to logo in header or footer or middle of the page. I want my logo, my company logo. Then you will take the requirement as a functional consultant. You will communicate to your technical people. In the smart form, the technical people they will change it. So first of all, you don't know which parts smart form it is going to, everything we need to understand. Okay. So where we'll see, and all this we'll see the configuration here. Now, if you click on save the PO, so whether it's transmitted or not, how you will find whether it's transmitted or not, we'll observe. Okay. Now, if you go to observe the same PO number, you can see the message. Yes, it is not processed. Means it will not go to the vendor. So once it is transmitted successfully, then it will go to the green color here, processed. But why it is not processed, we need to observe. Okay. So why it is not transmitted? Because here in message, here 3 is there, right? So if you go to further data, 3 means send application with own transaction. What is the meaning of 3? Send with application with own transaction. Okay. Now let me. So this actually as per your client business requirement. Whenever the user is saved, it automatically it has to transmit, or I need to forward with my own transaction also. It is possible here. Okay. So that is actually as per your business requirement. Copy the PO number with my own transaction. I need to forward here. Go to ME9F for RFQ ME9A, for PO ME9F, for contract ME9K, for schedule agreement ME9L, for RFQ ME9A, for PO ME9F, for a contract ME9K, for schedule agreement ME9L. Okay, these are the transaction codes here. ME9F. ME9F is a transaction code. Go to ME9F, enter your PO number. Okay. Now, what is your application number and all you will see here. So first of all, you need to click on execute. Right. Now you are getting this. So what is your PO number? Which vendor? Who is created this PO? What is the printer name and everything you will see. Simply select this line item, select the checkbox, and click on output message here. Send with own application, it is there, right? So click on output message. Automatically will message is outputted. Message is outputted. Okay. Now please go and observe. Now this time, if I go to PO, then how the option is changed, you need to observe here. Now this time, if I go to message, means this is successfully processed. Means it will go to the vendor. So previously the PO is created, but it is not outputted. But actually based on this year, what is actually maintained here? 3 years. So means so based on this application, so go to further data. In further data, you can observe send with application with the own transaction. But in suppose now send with periodically, so means every 3 hours, what are the POs is generated? So I need to put on background job like this also you can forward. Or send immediately when save the application. If I maintain 4, so whenever the user is created a PO, when you click on save, automatically it will be transmitted. So these are the some dispatch time, dispatch applications will be there. So everything will come to know. So this actually what is output information I need to show. For all the purchase documents you can maintain. But to get all this, now I need to work on this here. Okay. See what is the navigation path? SPRO MG, materials management, purchasing. Okay. So we have message. In message, where I need to go? I need to go to output control. I need to go to output control. Okay. Just to go to output control. In output control, see here we observed the pricing procedure and output determination both are same we discussed, right? In pricing procedure, we created new condition tables. The condition tables also here also you can see the condition table. Define condition table for the purchase order. Condition table contains some fields, right? So here first you will see so the condition table for the RFQ, condition table for the outline agreement, condition table for the inbound delivery, condition table for the purchase order. So we are looking for the purchase order. So define condition table for the purchase order. Define condition table for the purchase order. Okay. Now here already some condition tables is there here. Okay, so some condition tables is there. You can able to see the condition tables here. So what are the condition tables is there? Now these are the condition tables. Condition table 25. Okay, this is actually purchasing. So what this is, if you can see the condition table here 25. So this condition table, okay. So purchasing document type, purchasing organization. So in pricing procedure, I shown you how to create in M/03 how to create a new condition table. The same way here also you can able to see you can able to create new condition table. So if I want to create the condition table, simply I need to create a condition table. So 0002 up to 500 is SAP specific. After 500 to 999, as a consultant we need to define. So the SAP has used 0002 up to 500. After 501 to 999. So if you observe any condition table after 501 in between 999, so somebody is created. It is not SAP standard. So let me create some 511 new condition table I want to create. After 500 you need to use anyone. So 511 I am going to create new condition table. So what are the fields I require to create a condition table? I require the fields like, okay. So here purchasing organization I required, okay, and purchase group I required, vendor I required. Example, only these three parameters I required. I required the purchasing organization, purchase group, and vendor. So with this I am creating a new condition table with 511. So do you want to generate the condition table? Yes, I want to generate new condition table. In real time, the SAP people, so they will give you, okay, means the technical people. Technical people, they will give you package name. But in training system, I will save on local object here. But in real time, they will give you what is the package we need to save. Simply click on local object here. So we created a new condition table. What is my condition table here? 511. New condition table I created. The condition table is 511. Yes, condition table new I created. 511 condition table. So what is the parameter I have taken? Purchasing organization, purchase group, vendor. Where you are? Today you are not here. Okay. So here go to display condition table 511. So what are the parameters I have taken here? Purchasing organization I have taken, purchase group I have taken, and vendor I have taken. So these three fields I have taken. Okay, 511. Next. So now you are expert. Now you need to understand that how to create a new condition table. Okay. So what are the parameters you require? You can take it. The condition table. Next, access sequence. Now tell me anybody in the session what is the definition of the access sequence? The access sequence is a search strategy which searches valid condition record of a condition table in a condition type in pricing process. But if I come to message determination, it is also same. The like access sequence. Okay, so functionality remains same like pricing process in output determination also. The access sequence will searches valid condition record of a condition table in a condition type, here a message type. Okay. Define access sequence for the purchase order. Define access sequence for the purchase order. The access sequence is the cross-line customization. The cross-line customization here. Now you observe some access sequence is there. I want to create, I can able to create new access sequence, no problem here. I want to create my own access sequence. Whole stuff you can create. But access sequence contains what? If I taken any access sequence, the access sequence contain the condition tables. Access sequence contains what? Condition tables. Condition tables contains what? The condition table contains the fields here. Access sequence contains the condition table. What condition table contains? Condition table contains fields. It is look like same like your pricing procedure. So there also you have some condition table content fields. Here also you'll find the condition table contents fields here. So can I able to create new condition access sequence? Yes. Why can't we cannot able we can able to create new access sequence. So I want to create new access sequence. So what is the access sequence I want to create here? So simply select, click on copy as. Okay. So here now I want to create a new access sequence as Z001. So this is actually G001 test access sequence. Don't click on copy. Why should I? I created my own condition table, right? So only click on copy entry and you need to click on save. Okay, click continue. So I created new access sequence, but my access sequence contains what is my access sequence contains should be condition tables, right? So if I go to access, there is no condition tables here. Why? Because I have maintained only copy entry. Now I'll add my condition table. Just go to new entries, enter any one number, and here what is the condition table you created? 511. Yes. So this is the condition table I required. What is my condition table? So purchasing organization, purchase group, and vendor combination. I created new condition table. Simply, if you click on save, it will not be saved here. If you click on save, it will not save. Why? Because these should be fields need to be added. Select and click on fields. Okay, now you need to click on save. Now if you go back, now it is saved here. Okay. So I created my own access sequence as G001. For this access sequence, I added my condition table. So please observe the same like pricing, but nothing is new here. Now simply come back. Okay, only one chosen. Yes, I've chosen only one. Again, you need to come back. That is change, save changes here. Okay. Now after this access sequence, now come to message types here. In pricing browser, we have condition types. In pricing browser, condition type contains the condition element. So what are the condition types you observe in pricing browser? Condition types is like grass price. You need to say not PB0. Grass price conditions we observed, discounts we observed, surcharges we observed. Okay, the freight charges. Okay, these are all condition types we observed. Okay, so PB00, PB XX, RA0, RA01. Okay, so these are all condition types. The same way here, if you come to output determination also, you will find message types here. So there the condition type, there we will call as a condition type. Here in output determination we will call as a message types here. Okay. Now come to here, define message types for the purchase order. Means define message types for the purchase order. Maintain message types for the purchase order. Maintain message types for the purchase order. Yes. Come to maintain message type for the purchase order. Yes, these are the message types in there. So if business requires, I can create new message types here. But already existing message types is there. Why should I disturb here? Already message types is there. If you want, you can able to create new message type, but I'm not going to create. So you know, for this message type, see, for this message type, okay. So these are all different message types. The message type plays a vital role here. Okay, in pricing browser, condition type plays a vital role. In output determination, message type will plays a vital role. Okay, so now you go and if you want, you can able to create new message types. But for this message type, if I go to see here, go to detail. So before the details button, see here, all the languages I attached to my message type. Which language? Because I need to print, right? I want to print in German. I want to print in French. I want to print in some other text here. So all the language I assigned to my message types, and processing routines also I assigned here. Processing routines also I assigned here. Okay. So processing routine means for this particular message type. So what are the mediums, the possible mediums? So my vendor I need to forward in printout. My vendor I need to forward in fax. So some of my vendors I need to forward in mail. So all the processing routines I assigned here. And what is the program? So this is the program name. So what is your form? Form is the MEDRAC form. The MEDRAC is what? For PO smart form. Interview they'll ask you. Please tell me what is your smart form for the PO? You need to say MEDRAC is the smart form. So now tell me what is the transaction code to see the smart forms here. The transaction code to see the smart forms. The smart forms transaction code is smart form only. SMARTFORMS. So smart form transaction code. Smart forms. Here I can see my smartphone. Okay. So now if you go to the display, okay, the smartphone transition code is smartphone. Select any one smartphone. I'll show it to you. Okay. There are also many smartphones in here. You select anyone. These are all smartphones. If I selected any one smartphone, go to display. Here mostly technical people. Just at least you know what they require. The SAP has given all the standard smartphones. The client will ask you a number of requirements in the smartphone. I require logo like this. I require address like this. I want to put like this. I want this color. All this will be done by the where they want to maintain how the adjustment. Everything will be done by the who will do this here. This will be done by ABAP. Okay, but at least you should know idea about so what is the name of this smartphone. Okay, this you need to take care and templates will be. So here we'll prepare a template, the client logo, middle of the page, the client logo, footer, the client required address on footer. So they want this line and everything will be, so they will take the requirement from the client side and this requirement will be given to the technical people. They will do and print and observe. Okay, it is tested. You can deploy. Otherwise, again, however, please write program again. You change the program. What you are doing. Okay. This is what you can see. Now, what we observed, this is different mail and text we observed, the processing routines we observed the smartphone, and also partner roles, vendor partner roles here, possible partner roles. All these partner roles, so like the vendor, we have different partner roles. Okay, so this partner role like ordering address, okay, so delivery plant, okay, goods supplier, invoice present to pay, all these partner roles we assigned here. Now, one important thing here, now for your message type, one more important thing here, you must assign your access sequence. So here I have not created new access sequence, a new message type, but new access sequence you created, right? What is the access sequence you created? You just assign. If you want, you can create, or what is the access sequence you created? Just you can make it here. Okay. Give me a second. Yes, Sunita. Yeah. Okay. Regular is 8 to 9. Evening 8 to 9. Hmm. Okay, no problem, no problem. Not an issue. Today, ask him to attend today itself. Because already in that two mechanics is already there. Only class one is completed yesterday. Okay. So today itself, I asked him to attend. Yes, yes. Sorry for the inconvenience. Right. So here now just I send my access sequence here. So this is most important. If you recall your pricing procedure also, we assign the access sequence to condition type. Here also we are assigning the access sequence to the message. So this most important default values also you can see here. So previously I shown you whenever you're reading, because here I maintain the default value, right? So what are the default value you mentioned? There is immediately or saving application, just I'm not going to change, just observe. Whatever you maintain here, it will come here. Whatever you maintain, it will come. So default values, send with a phone application, or by default always it has to print out. So what is which vendor? So these are all you can see. Time also, storage system, these are all not required. Print out, they're all required. Purchase group and sort order, the general data. Okay. So this will all be observed. So simply you need to console. Okay. Next, what I need to do? Come to here. Again, need to come to here. What is fine-tuned control for purchase order? Okay. So the fine-tuned control for purchase order. What is meant by fine-tuned for control purchase order? See here, sometimes if I am creating PO, if I am creating PO to the vendor, okay, the PO will go to the vendor. If I do some changes here, if I do some changes, now this is actually okay. So here, when I am creating a PO, the PO will go to the vendor. After creating a PO, once the PO will go to the vendor, suppose the end user changes some changes. Means you are the user, you created initially for 100 pieces, then again you change it for 120 pieces. Whether the second changes need to be updated to the vendor or not. You understand? This is a fine-tuned control. Okay. So means the second changes. So I will create one more output type, and if you select this here, so before going to receive the material, what are the changes? Sometimes the user will change he will change the quantity, he will change the price, or he will change some Incoterms or conditions, anything here. If you change it, the latest changes also will be updated with fine-tuned control. So most of the business will ask you. So this is the important question here. So the fine-tuned control for purchase orders, if you do any changes, need to be transmitted or not. Right. So this is about message types. So finally, this is not required. Maintain required from the message control here. So this routing numbers is not required. Only technical people. Okay. Right. Okay. So here, come to your message determination schemas here. So define message schema for the purchase order. Define message schema for the purchase order. Define message schema for the purchase order. So we observed message schema for the purchase order. Maintain message determination schema for, like there also you will see Calvin schema. Here also you will see the Calvin schema. Okay. So if you want, you can able to create new Calvin schema. So what exactly the Calvin schema contains? If I go to control data, I can see the Calvin schema contains the steps, okay, and counter message types requirement. Here you don't need to do change. Just observe. If you want, you can able to create new Calvin schema. The Calvin schema or message schema, it contains different condition types with steps with counter. Okay. Come to here. Again, if you come to here, now assign schema to purchase order. So whatever the schema you created with application number, you need to assign your schema to purchase order. Okay. Come back. So after doing this here, now this is the most important step here. So partner roles for the message types, already it is there here. I no need to mention here. Define partner roles for the purchase order. Means what are the possible partner roles I need to assign here. Okay. So go to here. Let me check my NUU. NUU. What is the output I am taking here? NUU, right? So this output type is there or not? For the partner roles is there here. Okay. If you create a new message type, so for your new message type, you need to observe which medium or partner roles is there or not. You need to check here. The next, come to here and assign output device to purchase group. Which purchase groups you want to assign, you can make it. Okay. So purchase 0, LP0 is there. That is enough. So what are the possible partner roles? Purchase groups, you need to assign your output devices. So with this, we completed all the config steps. Okay. Now, if I am creating PO here, so let me create one more PO, ME21. Enter your vendor. Saying organization purchase group and enter the vendor. Which plant here? 1000 plant and which product? Yes. So go to message tab. Here, what is your message type here? New. It's showing printout here. Requirements are not checked with manual creation. Okay. So it is not manual creation is not there, so no problem here. Now select here. So it is okay. It's a triggering here, but I want to maintain the condition records. Okay. So I've created my own condition table. Right. So for this, I will maintain the condition record. How system is behaving, we need to observe. Okay. So what is my output number here? LP0, right? So go to LP0. Okay. This is a here. So come back here. Now I want to create my own. Okay. Yes, yes. Come. 215. Right. After 10 minutes, your class will be started. Now go to MN04 here. Okay. So MN04. MN04. To maintain the message records here, go to MN04. In MN04, what is your output type? NEU. Your output type is NEU. Output type, which purchasing organization? Which purchase organization? 1000 purchase organization. Which purchase group? 1000 purchase group. Which vendor we are using? 1000 vendor. So partner function here. So now the system has to instead of mail. So I want instead of printout, I want to forward in mail here. So I want to forward in mail. Dispatch time, I'll make it to send with application only. Okay. I'll make it free one. Okay. Now, instead of printout, it has to propose for the mail. Right? So what here? Simple mail it has to transfer. Example. Okay. Now, come. So you can drag on chair. The condition record is saved. Okay. Once the condition record is saved, please go and now just to go back, go to ME21, enter your vendor. So here all the condition record I need to satisfy. Which purchase organization, 1000 purchase organization I'm using. This I'm using. Condition record I maintain key combination. All I maintain, right? So purchase group or vendor here. So for this purchasing organization, purchase group vendor I already used 1000, right? The condition record I maintain. Okay. So all these condition details I maintain or not, I need to observe. For which plant here? 1000 plant and which location? Message manually. So here, so requirements are not set with the manual creation. Why systems not proposed? Let me go to data. So somewhere we got disturbance that we will check here, but you should understand the process here. Okay, automatically system has proposed. Even though I maintain the condition records also, it is not showing here. You can't save to LP01, right? LP01. Go back here. So printout actually it has to propose mail. So maybe previously because it's a known vendor, right? So somebody is already maintained the condition record. Okay. Now what you people need to do, create a new vendor. For that vendor, because 1000 vendor is a regular vendor. Maybe some other faculty or some other use the same combination. This is the actually reason here. Okay, there is no other reason. So automatically whatever is selected, it will be triggered here. Okay. So this is what mainly you need to observe. What is output information and all. It is same like pricing procedure. Nothing is new here. Okay. So with this we completed all the topics as in ECC we completed. So tomorrow we'll start real-time classes. Okay. We'll step into the real-time classes.
Okay, Rajesh. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, sir.
Bye bye.